guys, how's it going? Thank you for having me in the Lols Lounge. This is so nice. Hi, Josh. Having a good cup of tea? Cool. Guys, everyone feeling good? Yeah. Did everyone have a good childhood? And I want to talk, so they asked me to write about something that I think is overrated. Isn't the most overrated thing in the world adulthood and just being an adult? Isn't it the absolute worst and biggest letdown of our lives? What happened in our childhoods are over. And recently, guys, I've been feeling incredibly nostalgic for my teens, like my early teens, like the years between kind of 13 and 16, where you just feel things so intensely and everything's so dramatic, and you just feel like every song is about you and everyone in the world is an extra in the movie about your life. And you're just like ripping shit out of magazines and putting it on every surface, practicing your signature all the time. When did we stop practicing our signature? I had a whole book. When are we like nailed it? That's my signature. Yeah, and I miss it. And I was pure drama when I was a teenager. Like, I think teenage girls are pure drama all the time. And I used to like, I wanted attention all the time, but I never wanted attention for being like the prettiest. You'd be shocked to hear, or the best at sports or anything. I wanted attention for being like the most dramatic and tortured and kind of darkest and most fucked up and mysterious. But I had a very happy home life, so it didn't add up. But I never used to fantasize about my first kiss or my first boyfriend. Always used to fantasize about my first breakup. Like, I was so so excited about it, so ready for it. I was like, it's gonna be raining. It's going to be raining so hard. And right after we break up, I'm going to get hit by a car. Immediately. I always thought I'm going to get hit by a car and I'll be in the back of the ambulance and the doors will be closing and the guy will be like, wait, I made a mistake. And I'll be like, close the doors. I don't know him. I thought I did, but I don't. And then he'll come running in slow motion in the rain to the hospital, but it'll be too late. I'll be dating George Clooney by then. He'll understand me. Yeah, it was pure drama. Huge liar as a teenager. Anyway, like, you tell huge lies to make your life seem more interesting because you're just eating cereal with your mom and there's nothing going on. Just watching Barbra Streisand movies all the time. And I told massive lies. Like, a friend of mine reminded me recently that one Monday morning I came into school and I was just like a storm cloud over my head, slammed my locker, and I was like, guys, honestly, nobody talked to me for a while. Something really messed up just happened. Just give me some space. I was like, guys, just give me some space, guys. Give me some space, guys. And finally, they were like, what happened? And apparently I said, a homeless man just chased me down the street for 6 blocks. And I'm pretty sure he was my real father. Just like, what? Like, the biggest lies. I had such a vivid imagination, too, at that age. You know? And now, I don't know if I still have a vivid imagination. Sometimes I imagine beating level 42 of Candy Crush. And it feels sweet. It feels so sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I really miss slumber parties. Are slumber parties big here? I'm from Canada, but are they like sleepover? You're shaking your head. Everyone else is nodding. Everyone else is nodding, but did you just never get invited to a slumber party? Yeah, like when you get a group of teenagers in somebody's basement spending the night, like the highs and lows that you go through over the course of the night, you experience every possible human emotion, right? It's so intense. I miss that. It's like you start a band, the band broke up, you don't have a lead singer. Like Susie Casaba has locked herself in the bathroom, she's pretending she's bulimic, everybody's crying. Like Stephanie Sampagna's homesick, she's going home, everybody's mad at Stephanie. You all take an oath to be mad at Stephanie for the rest of your lives. And by the time your parents pick you up in the morning, it's like you've been through a war. Like you don't know who you are anymore. You don't know who your best friend is. Not Susie Casaba. She betrayed you. Can I talk about Susie Casaba really briefly, guys? She was my best friend from grade 1 to 7. So that's like age 6 to 13, where you really, vital years. And we had such an intense friendship, the way girls do, have really intense friendships. And we had a song. Our song was Shania Twain's Still the One. And it's like, so like, why do we have a song? Like, they said, I bet. Like, who said? Nobody cares. But I'm always tempted to remind her how intense our friendship was. And I just want to post on her Facebook that video with a message like, you're still the one. Yeah. It was just an intense time. Relationships are really intense at that age. I dated a boy called Ian Peach in grade 7. Do you guys know Ian? Does anybody know Ian Peach? He broke up with me on speakerphone while all of his friends listened and they were laughing. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I say that and people are like, yeah, no, that's normal. But that's so harsh, right? And he was playing our song. We had a song as well, which was Aerosmith's Don't Wanna Miss a Thing. That was our song because we slow danced to it and he got a semi. So that was our song, and he was like, I don't think we should see each other anymore. And I heard like peals of laughter. All of his friends were listening. I'm over it now. I never even talk about it. But I was doing an interview recently for like an online magazine. No big deal. Just an online mag, guys. And I guess because I now mostly date girls. So I was doing this interview and it was like 10 rapid fire questions was the interview. And it was with like a gay magazine. And they're like, first question, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Just easy stuff. And then they're like, last question number 10, why are you gay? Like what? And I was like, like kind of an annoying rapid fire question. And I think if I'd had time to think about it, I would have gone away and been like, I think labels can be divisive. I don't feel the need to identify as anything other than a human. But I panicked and said, maybe Ian Peach in grade 9. Because it was the first thing that came to my head was this jerk's face. And the best part is what they've quoted me as saying. You can Google this interview. What they've quoted me as saying in answer to the question, why are you maybe a little bit gay? They've quoted me as saying, maybe eating a peach in grade 9. Just the best and worst misquote. And my mom has a Google alert. So every time something is written about me on the internet, they email her. So she read this article and called me up and was like, is it true? She was like, I don't understand. We gave your brother the same peaches. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. It's been fun. Thanks very much.